Good evening, folks. I thought it was time that I brought you a video update because I keep posting stuff on my Twitter about me running, cycling, and updates here and there. But I'm just acutely aware that I've not checked in on it for a while, so apologies for that. Yeah, so I'm into week 37 of the 52-week challenge that I've set myself. And for those of you who follow my blog, you'll know that there's quite a few weeks where I stayed the same, which, you know, it's still a result to stay the same. It's always better than putting on, but the idea isn't to just keep staying the same, is it? You've got to keep moving forward and progressing, and that's in every respect, really, not just with your weight. So yeah, I broke that cycle the last 3 weeks of maintain, which I'm really happy about. A friend asked me today, how did I break that maintain cycle? Well, part of that's just being honest with myself, really, and what I'm eating, tracking what I'm eating, upping the exercise, and also some of the wrong foods had crept in as well, because earlier this year I was replacing up to 2 meals a day with like the juicing and eating the raw vegetables, salads, fruit and what have you. That was made up 80% of my diet, with just a small percent of having a bit of protein and a bit of treats now and again. So I would say when I was the weeks I was maintaining, the reason for that was some of the poor choice foods had crept in. That's a bit more social drinking as well, because drink has calories in it. So realistically, yeah, that'll explain the maintain weeks. But the last few weeks I'm really back on it, tracking my food. Yeah, there's the odd time I still make not the best food choice, but I don't beat myself up about it. One day of not good eating doesn't equal have another day and another day. You just draw a line under that day, just still keep an eye on what I'm doing. It's making a big difference that I'm back on my bike again. I'm loving getting back out on the bike. I love my road bike. I'm just really loving being back out cycling. How many times have I said that? It's great being back on the bike. Keeping my hand in bits of jogging and walking. So yeah, I thought it'd be useful, because I think sometimes there's this urgency that people think, I've said this to you before, so long as the weight's going the right way, you're chipping away at it, it really does not, got lipstick on my teeth, sorry. It really does not matter how much you lose each week. Alright, of course it matters if you're losing £3 upwards a week. That's really not good for you or sustainable. If you're very heavy to start with, it's not uncommon to lose a lot of weight in the first few weeks, but you can't sustain that healthily each week, and it's not good for you. So as a general guideline, £2 a week's a healthy weight loss. But, you know, I've worked out mine today from what I've lost, something like £29 since I started a blog on the 4th of January. I calculated it, and it works out on average, I've averaged 0.78 pounds a week. So what? £0.75 pound, just over, I've averaged a week. Now, some people won't be happy with that. They think, you know, I should be at my target weight now, I should be doing this or that now. But no. Again, I guess it depends how much importance you attach to it. I mean, for me, I've broken the maintain cycle. It's been a loss each week. It could be argued, I mean, I still got my target of 12 stone I want to be for the 4th of January. There's a chance I might not hit that. I'm not being negative, I'm being realistic, because there are times that it can be a challenge for me. But even if I average £0.75 pound a week, so what? As long as I'm seeing that weight come off each week, I'll get up in a minute and show again, you know, the difference in my body. I know for a fact that I'm looking leaner, I feel healthier. People comment about my skin, hair, eyes, you know, it's generally brighter. It's a bit hit and miss. I still treat my perimenopausal symptoms naturally. I'm not on HRT, so there is still some improvements being on that, but I'm under a period of stress at the moment as well, so that does flare up the symptoms, so I'm being realistic too, but I do what I can to balance that out with more meditation, the walks, the cycling. I love my job, I love what I do. Great colleagues that I work with, lovely friends, just a massive amount of support out there. It far outweighs any negative that's going on at the moment. It's just, it's not even worth dwelling on really, because you know, I'm very touched at the support I do have, and I want to thank the people, because the ones know who I'm talking about. Your support means so much, and wherever I can, I like to support them too, you know. Thank you to the friend today who, you know, I saw her today, looking very well, by the way. You've lost a bit of weight, and keep it up. Don't ever. I find people have to justify that they've not lost what they think they should have lost. To me, well, you don't, you know, it's your journey, it's your personal thing. As long as you're happy with what you're doing, that's all that really matters. So, from the measurement point of view, I look back on the measurements I wrote down. So, I've not measured my hips and boobs, I'm not very good at measuring them myself. I might have to ask my mum to do that tomorrow. But on my waist, I was a 37-inch waist at the start of the year, so I'm down to 34 inches now, which I'm very happy with. Inner thighs, what was that? They were like 30 inches, you know, so down to 27 inches now, so 3 inches off my thighs, an inch off my arms, so very, very happy with that, because that's the lower part of my body's where, you know, a lot of the weight is concentrated. So yeah, I'm very pleased. Short-term fitness challenges, sorry, lipstick on my teeth again. Short-term challenges to get my head back in the game of my exercise, which is there, but I like to enter events because when I've entered an event, I've got to train for it, which, you know, gives me a focus. So I think there's a fancy dress 10k coming up. I'm gonna get an outfit for that and do that. That'll be a laugh. You know, 10-mile time trial. Sorry. I want to look at any 10k's coming up over the autumn to enter. A half marathon, maybe. Sort of December, January, or maybe just after Christmas, do a half marathon. With the big aim for me is I really want to run a marathon again. It's been about, what was it, 2 years? Yeah, coming up for 3 years next year since I've run a marathon. That's a big deal for me, that I really want to do a marathon again. So I'm looking or trying to get some last minute place into the Brighton Marathon to run that. So I'll find out soon whether I've been successful, because I've heard it's a very good one to run. So that'd be, if I get to run that, that'll be, I think it's April next year, May, might be May actually. But it's achievable, it's realistic, and you know, if you're going to set yourself a target, it has to be achievable. So that is achievable. I think bloody hell, even if I have to walk some of it, it'll be achievable. I can do it. So yeah. I'm just generally getting out on my bike still, as I am doing more miles on the bike. And keeping up with what I'm doing with the eating and the juicing, but you know, I'm mindful they've got the Christmas season will be on us before we know it, so that's in mind as well, that I want to give myself an extra boost these next few weeks to be, you know, more disciplined with myself. You know, so I want to look my best over the party season and my birthday and what have you. So yeah. Right. So as I do, I've not done these comparisons for a bit, but as you can see, I'm looking a lot leaner. And look, I've actually got ribs. I forgot I had them. So yeah, I'm generally very pleased that the tummy area is still going down. Oops. More toned around the bottom area, and then down there and there. So. Of course, over the coming months, I still want to see more coming away from this area. But it'll happen, you know, it will happen. It will tone more. I've got cheekbones again, that's great. Instead of double chins, I've got cheekbones. So yeah, just, you know, sometimes it's enjoying the journey of what you do, enjoying the process of it, and not focusing on the end result. So that's what I'd advise to anybody out there as well. I'm watching a lot of motivational stuff at the moment, of the, you know, the habits of, so what's the word? I say empowered women. It's not the word I was thinking of, but it will come to me. I might share it in my next video. But it's about putting yourself first, really, your needs, and not settling for any shite. To be honest with you, just don't settle for it. You don't have to, you know, nobody has to settle for it. You can't put a price on peace of mind. You can't, it's priceless. It's more valuable than any kind of money or material thing or anything. Peace of mind and peace in yourself is paramount, and that has to come first, because if that comes first, then you're at your best for everybody else. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that before I get on my soapbox. Okay. Alright, take care, and it's been good to do an update because, you know, it's been a while since I've done one, and I'll check in more often. Alright, cheers. Thank you. Good luck to everybody else who's doing their own personal things. Bye.